Tonight, a closer look at a casualty of war that is not often mentioned, the marriages of soldiers. The stress of serving in a war zone can fracture a marriage. A Pentagon survey found that 20% of married troops in Iraq are planning a divorce or separation. Tonight, help for couples when spouses have returned from Iraq and brought the war home with them. Here's ABC's Aaron Hayes on the home front.
This is a long way from war.
I got you.
And just what Army Specialist Cliff Stiles and his wife Mimi needed, because when he came home from Iraq in November, their marriage started crumbling. He's avoided her. He can't shake the war.
When you come home and you know nobody's trying to kill you, but you still feel the anxiety and the anxiousness.
As a last resort, they came to this retreat designed for military couples to spend a lot of quiet time together. Karen Garcia and her Marine husband Eddie came, but doubted anything could save their marriage.
It seemed like every time we spoke, there was an argument about something. We didn't know how to get along. We didn't know how to get past that boundary.
Here, the sessions are loose, very non-military, but the counselors do understand war. The Phoenix Project retreats here are not run by the military. They are privately funded by a group of war veterans.
I lived it.
Teresa Goforth was with the Military Air Command in Vietnam. Her marriage did not survive it.
And I don't want this to happen to our next generation.
Jim Schwabach was with Army Special Forces in Vietnam.
These guys are going through the same kind of thing that I went through.
These are people who are proven combat warriors who have dealt with the situation, have learned the problem and fixed it. And if they could do it, hell, why can't we?
They're taught to listen past the worries of war, to hear each other, set aside their battle-hardened toughness for gentleness.
We're gonna be okay.
All this time, it was right there. I just had to shut up and listen.
Troy and Rebecca Tretter dropped their divorce plans after one of these retreats, and a baby's on the way.
And that piece of hope that we barely had and ended up having a bucket full of hope.
Oh yeah, we're here.
Hope all around.
Her smiling, laughing, enjoying my company. That really makes me feel good.
There's like a peace that I have not had in a long time.
A peace their counselors hope that will follow them home. Aaron Hayes, ABC News, Pilot Point, Texas.
Important that they have a chance to fall in love all over again. A follow-up story to another story we told you about the toll of war. Last month, we reported on Master Sergeant James Coons, who returned from Iraq traumatized and hanged himself at the Walter Reed Medical Center. Hospital staff allegedly had failed to check up on him. Well, today his parents spoke before Congress.
Don't sweep these people under the rug. Out of sight, out of mind, not my problem. That's just not acceptable. They deserve so very much more. We, the parents who entrust our children to you, deserve more.
Richard Coons said the Army still has not released his son's medical records, and you can find Bob Woodruff's original report on Sergeant Coons at abcnews.com.